Chicken adobo is one of the Philippines' most favorite dish. Let me show you the ingredients. I have chopped onions, julienne ginger, chopped garlic, 2 bay leaves, salt and pepper according to your taste. It's a mixture of salt and pepper in this container, and apple cider vinegar. That's that's a quarter of a cup of apple cider vinegar, and some of this water. We might not need all of that. Dark soy sauce and some olive oil to saute all of the ingredients. Now, there are many variations in making chicken adobo. My family really enjoy it when I put ginger on mine. Without it, they don't find it as flavorful if I did not add the ginger. So it's up to you. If you don't like ginger very much, you could eliminate this. For my family, ginger is a must. 10 pieces of chicken legs or drumsticks, and I seasoned it with a little bit of salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. You could use any part of chicken that you like. My daughter loves her chicken wing adobo. Okay, that's about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. You really don't need too much. We just want to slightly saute the ingredients to release the flavor. And we're gonna start with garlic. And I know that when you burn garlic, it'll impart some bitter flavor to it. But if you're careful and saute your garlic to almost golden brown, the flavor is more enhanced. So there it is. It's starting to turn golden brown, and I'm going to add, actually I like the aroma that ginger and okay, the onion is translucent and ginger and garlic are golden brown. So we are going to start adding the chicken. Let me put the heat a little higher. I had lowered it in order to make adjustment to my camera, so I had to put it back up. Now I'm pushing the garlic, ginger, and onion aside in order to create an open space for the chicken. I'd like for the chicken to have contact with the heat, direct heat from the pan, to allow it to sear or brown a little faster, and that'll seal all the meat juices in when you do it that way. At least that's how I believe is what's taking place when you do this. So you just layer all of your chicken in there. And then add that little bit of liquid in there. That contains the seasoning. Okay, we are going to add, oh boy, he's smoking so much. The exhaust. Pardon the noise of the exhaust. I'm gonna have to leave it on for a little while until this steam subsides a little bit. And I have added 2 bay leaves. Now I'm going to add my apple cider vinegar. That's a 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. And I have about 3/4 of a cup of water here. I'm probably just going to put about 1/3 of that. If you want it saucy, you could add as much liquid as you want. I find that adding too much liquid into this kind of dilute the flavor, so I add my liquid or water at this time, you know, a little bit at a time. So let's put a lid on that and allow that to boil. I just got back from my garden. It's raining outside, so I make a dash for my greenhouse and pick some Swiss chards, baby bok choys, and kale, dino kales. This is the last of my butternut squash from last summer harvest. I'm going to be using that to make my lentil stew. Right now I know that I am making chicken adobo. You see it back there. I'm making that chicken adobo for my husband and my daughter. But for me, I would like to have my lentil stew with butternut squash and with these greens. I will be also serving some of this baby bok choys with the chicken adobo for my husband. He's coming home for lunch and I am rushing into making all of this meal. Okay, now at this point the chicken is about halfway done. I am going to add 1/3 of a cup of dark soy sauce. I have not added the salt and pepper. It's over here on a standby because I am going to try give it a taste once the meat is completely tender to see if I need any more of this salt and pepper. If I add it now, I might not like the result because the soy sauce is kind of salty. So I'm careful by putting my salt and pepper last after I taste the seasoning. Okay? Put the lid back on and keep it on low. I have it on number 2, from 1 to 10, number 2 of my stove, very low, and I'm going to allow it to simmer. I have also added the rest of that water that you see when I showed you the list of the ingredients. So as you can see, the meat is practically falling off the bone. It's very tender, and all I have to do now is taste it to see if I have enough salt to flavor it with. Okay. Oh yes, for my taste this is absolutely perfect. Now I have salt and pepper on a standby. I do not even need it. The soy sauce and the seasoning that I had added to the meat before I cook it is just right, perfectly seasoned, absolutely delicious, if I may say so myself. But this chicken adobo is delicious. Let me see if I can bring it closer. There it is, my chicken adobo. And I'm gonna show you how the chicken wing looks like, as that is my daughter's favorite part of the chicken when I make chicken adobo. Okay, so there it is, my delicious chicken adobo. My daughter's request for her birthday gift, chicken wing adobo. I hope you try this recipe. This is really delicious. You can serve this with white rice, stir-fried bok choy, or spinach, or any of your favorite vegetable. It is delicious. Thank you for watching. This is Green.